I guess I'll just start picking and choosing. I mean, the highlight of the show for me, despite it only being like a minute or two, bro, KLONOA, holy
Yeah.
shit, bro. When I saw him, I was like, no fucking way they did this. I know that it's been like rumored and speculated with these trademarks and all this other bullshit with like KLONOA's coming back, KLONOA's coming back. I'm like, look, none of y'all motherfuckers bought the Wii remake, so they killed it, all right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, rightfully so. The Wii remake, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, it's not the greatest, but, like, if you want an affordable way to play KLONOA 1, at the time, before this announcement, that was probably the best way to do it, because KLONOA 1 on the PS1, it's like $100-$200 game, like, right off the bat, so that's kind of crazy. But the fact that they are remaking KLONOA 1 and 2 for the Switch, which is going to come out on July 8th, and then other consoles at a later date, Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. So it's going to be kind of crazy. I'm 100% going to buy this shit like 3 times over just to make sure that like we get the fucking sales numbers up, because I want a fucking KLONOA 3. I want more KLONOA. Like, he's a platforming franchise that I have honestly really, really loved when I was younger. Playing the KLONOA 1 game on the Wii, and then I eventually got KLONOA 2 on the PS2 when it was reasonably affordable. I'm not exactly sure how much that game is going for on eBay and shit like that, but I know the Game Boy Advance games, I bought those at like Play and Trade for like $10-15 each or something like that. Like, it was really, really cheap, but I'm sure now that those games are like double, triple those amounts, because people want to play those games again, and rightfully so, because every single KLONOA game that I played personally, the 1 and 2 games, and then the 1 and 2 games on the Game Boy Advance, those games are really, really good platformers, and I'm sure that, I will thoroughly enjoy this remake, especially with how much that they're updating this game. Like, they're not just like, porting like the PS2 game and like uprising everything. Like, they are redoing certain textures, redoing certain aspects. Like, I watched Pete Door's video where like he did a sort of like analysis trailer breakdown, which like I don't really fucking watch those. I'm gonna be honest, I hate watching those kinds of trailers, but just like
Yeah.
seeing him react to like how much different the game looks, and like from what it looks like is that the first game, that they are literally taking the Wii game and just updating everything about that game, but on top of that, bringing the original KLONOA model into the first game, which, if you remember the Wii remake, it wasn't like the original model. It was sort of like updated.
It's a different model.
Yeah, it was like a teenager sort of like KLONOA model.
I do prefer his PS1
weird
model. Yeah, I prefer his PS1 model, so I'm happy to keep it.
Exactly. But yeah, what did you think about this crazy fucking announcement?
I honestly I like popped off. I'm like, KLONOA, like, excuse me. So yeah, them remaking KLONOA 1 basically again, plus bringing 2 in there, is like really cool. I again, like you said, like, you've been hearing rumors that it's been trademarked forever, and like, oh, we're gonna do something with KLONOA. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. Like, that's never gonna happen. And then it finally happened, and that's really cool because I love KLONOA 1 on Wii. I thought it was like a really great platformer and stuff. I'm happy that they're, again, like I said, they're going back to the PS1 model for KLONOA, because I think it just looks better and not as awkward as the Wii versions like KLONOA. But yeah, I love the first game. I actually have the second game on PS2 as well. I just never played it, so I'm actually gonna be. This is gonna be my first time really playing KLONOA 2 when I get this. So I'm really excited for that. I did play the GBA ones as well, like the Game Boy Advance ones as well, and those were like really good platformers as well. It's just a very unique thing. It's kind of like I don't know how to describe it. Like I guess Kirby E, not really, but like you could grab enemies and use them as like double jumps, and it's just a very fun mechanic that you could do a lot with. And I'm happy that it's sort of gained like a revival here. And I'm probably gonna buy it twice. I'll probably buy it on Switch and then PS5 probably, or I guess PS4, because I do want the sale numbers to be good for this. I do want a KLONOA 3 or some kind of like another game. I think that would just be really cool. I think he deserves it. I don't think he ever really got enough spotlight on him. So yeah, I'm very excited to see him come back, and it's just a really fun platformer. Like, if you have any interest in any of these like colorful 2.5D platformers, definitely give KLONOA a shot. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, please, I'm begging you. If you're fucking listening, please just buy this game. Like, if you have any interest in platformer games, just buy this game when it comes out, because it's a really, really fucking good franchise, and I feel like that. Now that it is coming back and it has a chance to make a comeback, especially with, everything that's been going on with Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, the sort of like soft, reboot of like platformers coming back into like the mainstream of gaming. Like, Klonoa can do well here, and I hope that it does, because if the sales numbers are anything like the Wii game, which I doubt that they will be, I'll be very fucking sad.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna do better because it's on multiple. Or it's gonna be on multiple consoles. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the sales numbers are a lot better for this. And I think like Twitter is like a thing that exists now, so maybe people could like hype it up a little more and stuff. So yeah, buy the game, please. I want more.
So what announcement